This is my favorite recipe for easy stir-fried chicken. Here I have chicken strips, and I bought them already like that, so they were pre-cut, so it makes my work easier. And it's an Asian flavor, so I'm going to stir-fry it together with some chili, ginger, garlic and lemongrass. I'm gonna cut all of these vegetables, and I'm gonna start with garlic. So I'm just gonna use garlic press for garlic. Not so hard. So garlic's ready. Now I want to cut some lemongrass. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna cut off this dry parts, and then I want to cut it in a little bit thinner strips, so there will be more flavor. As well. So, and now I'm just going to cut them in a little bit smaller pieces. Maybe like this. Yep. So this goes together with the garlic. And now it's chili's turn. So this chili is not very spicy, it's very mild. It will still add some flavor to this stir fry, but I cannot eat very spicy food, but you are welcome, of course, to add some spicier chili if you're interested. So. And then this one as well. And this one, because I have quite a lot of chicken, so it's good to have extra spices. These chilies I would like to cut in strips, a little bit the same like lemongrass, just to make the stir fry a bit more better looking. So just remove the seeds, the last seeds, and then cut it in half, and then do the same with all of these pieces. So this, and rest of the chili also will be stripy. Almost there. Okay, now I've done the chili, and then in the last spice that I want to use and that I need to prepare, it's ginger. So I'm just trying to make my life a little bit easier, so I'm just gonna peel it this way. So, though some people prefer to peel it with the spoon, they say that it saves a bit more of ginger surface, but I want to try and do it faster. Okay, so just trying to peel all of this ginger. Now ginger is ready for cutting, and I'm gonna try to cut it in the same strips, approximately the same size, because I want to keep all the spices uniform. I would like to keep them all uniform. Alright, and then now this. Okay, and these pieces I've made quite thick, so if I will not yeah, I can manage to make them thinner. Otherwise I can just make my strips very thin in here. Yeah. So, and let me see how much ginger I actually do need, because this ginger is quite strong, so I don't want it to overwhelm my stir fry. I think a little bit more. I would like to have a little bit more. And maybe just a little bit more. Yeah. Like that. Okay, so now let's go to the stove. I'm just gonna get pepper, black pepper with me, and some salt, and then my chicken strips, of course, and then I'm also going to use olive oil, soy sauce, and I have a little bit of sesame oil, so I'm just gonna use it too, because it's good for the flavor. So just let me start the stove, and then I'm going to have about 2 of these spoons of olive oil, and I'm going to start frying the spices first. Yes. So first all the spices will go in, also garlic, and I think black pepper as well. And then I have, the fire is quite strong, so it's the maximum. So I'm just gonna wait until the wok is very, very hot, so I can start stirring. For now it looks quite beautiful. We'll see what happens. Just gonna fry them a little bit, because chicken is cut in a very thin stripes, so you wouldn't want to fry it for a very long time, because chicken would be ready very, very fast. And besides, I'm going to add some water a little bit later to make it softer. So first I want to fry the spices. Especially lemongrass, because it can be a little bit hard. So it's good to make it softer while it gets fried. You cannot feel it, but the flavor is very, very nice. The smell. I really like the smell of garlic. So now I think I'm going to put my sesame oil. Which will only add to the flavor. I am not adding salt for now, because the soy sauce is quite salty, so I'm gonna try and make do only with soy sauce. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add my chicken now, and I'm gonna try and mix it very quickly. Make the fire slightly smaller, and I'm gonna try and mix it very quickly with all the spices. That's quite a lot of chicken, and wok is very hot, so okay, and just gonna stir fry it a little bit. As you can see, I just make fire a bit smaller and a bit higher, because I don't want to burn anything. So you'll have to regulate it as you go. And when I see that the chicken is getting whitish, more or less, all around, I'm gonna add some soy sauce. So I'm just gonna see, I'm gonna use this spoon for measuring. So like, I think 1, 2, and 3. And we'll try that first. Higher the fire. And I think probably 1 more spoon of soy sauce will be good. Then I think I do not need to add any salt. Alright. So now the fire is high, on the maximum, because as you can see there is some juices from chicken and also soy sauce. So now it doesn't really get burned. It doesn't get burned. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just also going to add, that was 2 spoons of water, 3, and also mix it well. And fire is still on the maximum. So what I'm going to do, just give me a moment. I'm going to cover it and make the fire slower, little bit, not so much, maybe halfway. So, and I'm gonna wait a little bit. Chicken is falling out. So just gonna wait a little bit. I want water to evaporate, so then I'm only left with chicken juices and soy sauce. And then by covering it, I want to make sure that when the water evaporates, the moist still stays in the chicken, so it doesn't get dry. As you can see, I think it looks quite good already, and despite the fact that all water didn't evaporate yet, it's still very good because it absorbed all the juices from chicken and also soy sauce. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to let my father try it and then see if he will tell me if we need to put more salt or anything else. Okay, he says that it's good, so which means that we don't need to put any salt actually into this recipe, which is fine enough because well, soya sauce has a lot of salt in it, so we don't need any more salt. And I think it is ready now, so you can just switch it off. And over here there is some rice being cooked. So then this chicken will just go together with the rice. I hope it was fast enough. So now it's ready. Done.